Welcome to Man Talk 133. This is where men unite. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, know what's going on, fella?
Ain't nothing to it, man. Ain't nothing to it. Y'all have a good week. I know I did. I
Yeah,
definitely know I
man.
did.
Yeah, man. Good to tap back in with y'all fellas, man.
Well, I was at the head for
Can't
like 4
complain.
days. Hilton
I
Head,
can't
doc.
complain. I can't complain at all.
Yeah, me either, man.
Man.
So,
So you see Hilton Head?
yeah, I was in Hilton Head kicking it, doc. I actually was supposed to come back Tuesday. And I said, you know what?
Hmm.
What's one more day, dog? Let's go ahead
Oh
and run
yeah,
that up.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Man,
did it.
that extra day out of nowhere hit different, don't
I'm trying to tell you, but I wish I could
it?
have got
Yeah.
another day after that. You feel me? All right, let me stop. Let me stop, Doc. Let me stop. All right, right. So lately, not lately, but just in general, I
Hmm.
have been, and y'all probably have too, have talked to men that have probably been cheated on, divorced, and all that type of stuff, different trauma that they didn't been through, right?
Hmm.
Do y'all think that damage to them can be actually be repaired?
It's a good question, bro. I think he can. It's gonna be hard though. I think
Uh-huh.
he can. You just got to get. If you get the right, you get the right young lady.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna stand by you. Stick by you. I think it
Mm-hmm.
can be repaired. It definitely can be repaired. It's gonna be like I said. It's gonna be hard in the beginning.
Yeah.
But
I,
you got to take.
but you got to
Go
think
ahead.
about this though. You got to think about, you know, what if he is he's like a I guess a repeat offender. He didn't got cheated on multiple times. Like, how did he break through that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's got to be a psyche. It's got to get in. You know what I'm saying? Can he
Right.
can he actually be repaired, or even a woman? But I'm talking about
Hmm.
men right now. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is that something that can be, you know, can be repaired?
Uh, for me, I absolutely think it can be repaired, but it will definitely take some deep soul searching. And to be real, if you saying like a repeat offender, like he keep getting cheated on, like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
every relationship he at some point, bam, cheated on,
Yeah.
bam.
Yeah.
Right.
That's gonna take some level of therapy. I'm thinking he gonna have to sit on somebody's couch for a little bit
Right.
and talk that and
Right.
talk that thing out. But I think for sure it can be repaired. It'll definitely be different for each person because you got to also factor in not just the cheating, the other things they've gone through in life. Because now, while you talking about just being cheated on in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
have their family
Hmm.
let them down, close friends let them down, have they been let, other ways they've been let down that ain't got nothing to do with a relationship, with male or female, whatever.
Yeah.
Other relationships, have they been let down in those areas? If
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff happening and they've been cheated on, all that's got to be factored in. I still say the answer is yes,
Uh-huh.
but it's gonna be different to the person and
Yeah.
what other baggage they carry. So, like,
Yeah.
if somebody, let's say they're 18, they've
Mm-hmm.
been dealing with girls since 13, and they done
Mm-hmm.
had 4 serious girlfriends,
Mm-hmm.
and they got cheated on all 4 times. They gonna be easier to repair than somebody that's 28. They've been cheated on. They can just been cheated on twice, but
Mm-hmm.
they've been cheated on twice in a relationship. Their mom or dad abandoned them at an early age.
Yep.
Uh,
Hmm.
they can't hold down a job like those. I'm talking about factors like that. So now you talking about somebody who's been cheated on 4 times in their young life, but that's all that's happened to them.
Right,
So
right.
they're gonna be easier to
It's
fix.
different. You're saying it's different for
Right.
like an older person than a younger person. So now
Just
Right.
with that being said, I know y'all kind of alluded to it a little bit.
Right.
How do you how other than the therapy, like what are other things like that men can kind of tap into? That I know one of them is church, but then
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, hey, I mean, I gotta
Yeah.
keep it all the way 100.
Right.
Sometimes they go in there and get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So,
yeah,
but
no
I'm but
doubt.
I'm but I'm gonna just say, for the sake of argument, for anybody that want to argue, we ain't here to argue. Just for the sake of argument, let's just say the church is one. What are some other things y'all thinking? Other options for them?
That's definitely gonna
The,
be a game changer. That's definitely gonna be a game changer in the self confidence
Uh huh.
department. And like Marcus was saying, uh, when they 18ish,
Uh
you,
huh.
you know, they can break up, get a couple of breakups, puppy
Yeah.
love or whatever. But when you get up in the older age and you get continues getting dumped on, and
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be kind of hard to battle back from, especially multiple times. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times, guys are getting, that's getting dumped on like that. They be good guys,
Yeah.
you know,
That's
cause
my
today,
point.
yeah, cause
Old
today's,
times, you got to be
yeah, a
a
lot
good
of,
one.
yeah, today's time, a lot of girls, they like that bad guy,
Yeah.
they don't, so that's gonna be definitely a game changer in the self-confidence department.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, church, they'll probably have to get with some guys, man. They're gonna have to tap in with some older guys, man. And the main thing too is they gonna have to talk about it with some brothers like us. You know what I mean? And don't be shame about it.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of guys, a lot of cats, they be shame, man. They don't want to tell you how they was hurt.
Yeah.
They feel
Yeah.
like they embarrassed. So, they're gonna have to tap in, man. Cause like I say, hey, that self confidence is shot, man.
Yeah.
Especially when the older guys, man, you in your 30s, 20s, 30s, whatever, 40s, you
Mm-hmm.
multiple, you just can't keep a woman. Like, then they gonna be thinking like, hey, people gonna be looking at you like, what's up with you, man? Something you all right, something wrong with you or something. You know,
Yeah. I mean, what's happening, bro?
you
Why
know,
you can't keep no woman? And then, not,
right,
like you said, 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, probably 50-50. It's like
right.
it be the woman that dog out the good guy. He be
Yeah,
good
every time.
in the
Oh
beginning.
yeah,
He work, he cook,
oh yeah,
he do all that. Then he get dogged out. Then he
yeah,
gonna he gonna put his heart out there again. But bro, listen, hold on, bro. Like 4 times. Come on, dog. You just like 4 times, dog. That's a lot of time, big dog, to keep getting stumped on like that. And I ain't said it can't
right,
happen. That's a
right.
lot of times, though. I'm just saying, like I
Yeah.
I, I know church is one of the things, but what else you think?
for me, I would say support groups
Yeah.
Hmm.
because it man, as much as this happens, it has to be support groups out there, and I'm pretty sure some of them things are even anonymous, which I'm pretty sure a lot of
Yeah.
people will probably lean more towards that because you don't have to really deal with the shame head on because
Yeah.
There you go.
you probably do something like that these days. Zoom or whatever the
Yeah,
case may be. You go on the Zoom, boop, turn your video off. Can't nobody see your face. They hear your voice, but they don't see your face.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That automatically, knock that shame thing down a couple of notches and probably make them be, they'll receive more because they not on the offense. Like, man, they looking at me away. Like, man,
Yeah.
they
yeah,
Yeah.
probably thinking I'm in.
yeah.
If you can do it
Right.
behind, a camera where they can't see you, but you can just get that thing out. I
Mm-hmm.
think
Hmm.
that's gonna be, you'll receive that better, and it'll have more of an effect on you because you're not focused on what nobody's thinking about you. You're more focused on the healing that you there
Mm-hmm.
to get.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think a support group for sure, man. Some to put themselves around some positive people, man. Like I'm saying in their life
Right.
though. Like these are
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
that's in your circle. Positive people because you're gonna go through them days when you feeling worthless or feeling like nothing or feeling like man,
Mm-hmm.
why
Hmm.
me? Like why what's up with me? You gonna need people in your life to tell you, man, it's not you.
It was
And
them.
to
Mm-hmm.
be
Right.
real, you also don't need them people in your life to tell you it is you. Because
Yeah.
if it is you, if
Yeah.
you are the problem, somebody need to tell you that too. So
Yeah.
you just need to have people in your immediate circle that really have your best interests at heart, so they can give you what you need, to help your journey to healing. Because if you just got people around you that's gonna tell you what you want to hear,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't think that's gonna help for real.
And I got this too. Like for me,
Mm-hmm.
like and I ain't talking about the guys, but most of the guys that get cheated on, not most, some,
Mm-hmm.
they get cheated on, they let it go.
Right.
Like, bro, like do something small. Like get you a haircut, get you a nice little
Right.
outfit, something that's gonna boost your
Right.
confidence on a
Yeah, you
lower
got to.
level. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you got
saying?
to
You
stay.
ain't
You got to stay up.
you got put a little cologne on, bro. I don't want to stand beside
Right.
you, smell your head, bro. Like from
Right.
over there. You know what I'm saying? Like because that's one of the things I think is a big confidence booster. That's why people
Mm-hmm.
get haircuts, people get shoes, clothes, because it boosts their confidence. If you got a guy that's going through that along with what Marcus, both of y'all saying, church and
Mm-hmm.
support groups, and you fly, you might find
Right.
somebody in the support group.
And see, that's what I'm saying. See, you got to keep it moving. You got to keep
Yeah,
on moving. You can't
yeah.
lay down. You
No.
got to keep on moving. Keep yourself together. And
Yep.
just keep on moving. Cause see, when they see you down, like the way you were saying,
Mm-hmm.
like without the haircut, without
Yeah.
taking the bath or whatever,
Yeah.
they got you. They won. The female
Yep.
won because more likely most of the times when the females is dumping these guys like that, these guys getting
Mm-hmm.
cheated on multiple times. They 9 times out of 10 they running that flashy girl, that
Yep.
flashy chick,
Yeah.
pretty girl or whatever,
High maintenance.
high maintenance chick. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't getting what they looking at what they want. They ain't trying to get what they need
Right.
out of a woman. You know what I mean? So they trying to
Yeah.
get that Instagram model. Got to
Yeah.
have. So
And that
hey,
don't work.
they heard everybody. I mean, you think Tiger Woods and them boys be getting hurt with
Boy,
Instagram model? What you think they gonna do with us?
boy, and he a billionaire. So if he got
Right,
dumped, you don't stand a chance
right. So the
once
main
she
thing,
get what
like you
she can
said,
get.
yeah. So the main thing, like you said, if you get hurt, I tell all the young guys, if you get hurt by a female, just keep yourself up. You
Yeah.
might, you gonna have a few tears, a little bit or whatever,
Yeah.
cause that's natural.
Mm-hmm.
And and keep yourself, maintenance like you're supposed to. And
Yeah.
like you said, you'll find you somebody. God
Yeah.
will send you somebody.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
right one.
Mhm.
The right one you need
Right.
that'll help dig you out this situation cause it got to be God. If you'd have been through four
Right.
and you still getting stepped on, bro,
Right.
it's got to be like a serious business, like a self esteem thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you'll just take whatever. If you let a woman that just you know that ain't got more than you control you
Mm-hmm.
and run over top of you, it's self
Mm-hmm.
esteem. And
Oh
you
yeah.
gotta
All
find out
day.
how to boost it some type of a way. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
now I ain't forgot about y'all. I'm coming to y'all women. Don't worry about it. How is it that how can women play a part in it? And like I guess say like for example,
Mm-hmm.
she know the guy got probably two, three kids, whatever. He'd been through three, four different relationships.
Right.
How can she play a part to be like, well, I know he damaged. Cause I'm writing a book and I ain't gonna tell y'all the name of it because some of y'all might try to steal it. I'm writing a book. One of the chapters is called Unchecked Baggage. Like
Right.
you take it from this relationship to the next, to the next, to the next. When you gonna check the baggage, bro? You can't keep toting it from one relationship to the other, and then you messing up
Right.
everybody you that's in your path. You taking
Mm-hmm.
messing up this good woman, you messing up this good bad woman or whatever you want to call them.
Right.
but you messing them up because you like you said, you won't go to church to get the help. You won't go to
Right.
support group. You won't get haircuts. You won't do nothing. You just want to just throw this little pity party. And
Right.
pity parties ain't fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just saying.
Well,
So what do you
right.
think how women can play a part?
Well, I actually, like I've seen that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
women, like it's some women that have stepped up
Mm-hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
guys like that, that been in and out of relationships with multiples. But
Mm-hmm.
the thing of that is when that female take on that position,
Mm-hmm.
she already know what she's up against. So,
Yeah.
baby mamas and all this kind of different stuff like that, right? Whatever. So she already know her position. But I seen that done, on the job, whatever. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And like the female is she all like I said, she already know her position. She keep the kids for the dude.
Yeah. Yep.
The dude still stepping out on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes that in return, that's what you were saying. Like that's a dude that's damaging a good female. He
Yep.
done been through female, 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 and then he get this other chick. Now she's like taking care of everything. Like like she babysitting his kids while he at work.
And he don't want that.
Like most guys, hey, they be trying to find that. Like where this chick been?
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, but the guy still kind of steps on her. So I see, like I said, I've seen that. So it is some women out here that will help in situations like that, but in return, they get slapped in the face as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I feel you on that. So I
Yeah.
so I guess my
So,
original
for,
my oh go ahead, Mark. My bad. Go ahead.
yeah, I was just gonna say, I think the way women can help, they can help in a few ways. Number one, if a woman run up on a man like that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not something they really ready to deal with or really don't want to deal with, then
Mm-hmm.
let him go. I
Yep.
don't care how good he look. I don't care what he got. I don't care. I don't care about all that. If
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm just gonna assume they talked about, what they both gone through or whatever the case may be. If would he tell you, that's not what you ready for, that's not really what you want to deal with, don't talk yourself into dealing with it, because at the end of the day, how you really feel comes out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
right,
the number one way they can help is know what they want. And if that's not something they want, then don't do it, because you 9 times out of 10 gonna make the situation worse.
Yep.
Because if she get with him and be like, yep, can't do it, you just
but
added on to what he
right,
trying to get out of. You just pushed him down further. He trying to come up. You just pushed him down.
Right. Right.
right,
But on the flip side, in a positive way, a woman can help. Again, you knowing what you're getting into,
hmm
I would say patience and honesty. Patience, meaning give him grace. Like, what he dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
give him grace and, walk through it with him if that's what you choose to do. And honesty, let him know where he really at. Don't
Right.
lie to him. Be like, oh yeah, yeah, you getting way better, or
Yeah.
you. I don't think it's working. Like, don't just say stuff just to say stuff. Be honest. If he getting better, let him know he getting better, and don't just let him know he getting better. Let him know how. Let him know what's working. Let him know what's not working. Like stuff like that. Like if you gonna be in it, be in it.
Be in it. Yeah.
But don't get with
right,
him and be like, I'm gonna get with you, but I'm gonna sit over here to the side till you get that stuff worked out. Like, don't do
Yeah.
that.
right.
Till you get that
But
child support worked out.
what I've seen
Mm-hmm.
in that flip side scenario, what Marcus was talking about, I've seen this too. In so many cases, the woman think that they can change the man,
Yep.
and
You can't.
it ain't gonna happen. It depends on what guy it is.
He got
That
to
guy
want to
gonna that,
change.
that guy gonna only change for that female,
Yeah.
for that woman. So it's so many women. Yeah, like they start off like, they know what they're getting into, and then it's still like he's still a habitual.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, but they still know what they into. They still be trying to pray this and that or whatever, and all of that. And he's still a habitual. And then it's like she trying to change it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but he ain't. And so now you got 3 years, 2, 3 years in,
Yep.
because
Yep.
you still trying to change them, but it's not gonna happen. So, that's how they'll get damaged like that too. But
Mm-hmm.
they'll still try to stay there even though they been damaged and they trying to change the guy
Mm-hmm.
like I said, on the flip side of the coin, they try to change the guy and the guy ain't gonna change, but they'll stay there. They try to make the family look good. They'll
Right.
try
Right.
to make it make, everything is lovely on the outside, but it's tore up on the inside, you know.
I agree. I agree. But you know what? I'm be honest. I'm play the flip side. I
Right,
kudos to him.
right.
I'm being honest, like if they keep letting him do it,
That's right.
hey, let him do it. You know what I'm saying? It's the wrong way to look at it. I ain't condoning it and nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, if you got a woman that just keep letting you do X, Y, Z, or you got a
Right.
woman that just keep doing X, Y, Z, and the man letting her do it, hey,
Hmm.
if if that's what y'all into, that's what y'all into.
Right.
I'm saying for me personally, I just think that men, you know, when we talk about confidence and boosting the confidence and all that, the things that y'all
Hmm.
outline is really something that they really need to, especially support groups,
Right.
churches, support groups at churches, like you said, Market Zooms and all that stuff like that. It's gonna help, but
Hmm.
I don't know if it's gonna completely heal because you think about it,
Right.
it'll heal, but the scars still be there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Cause you got
Right.
scar, I got a scar where me and Keisha
Hmm.
was talking about the other night. I don't know if you remember the little black dog we had. He bit me on my eye one time and I stumped him out. But I
Yeah.
still got the little cut over top of my eye. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's still like it reminds me when I see that of him and I
Hmm.
stumped him
Right.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just from a man's perspective, looking at a woman, they say the same thing the other one said.
Right. But see, like what Marcus said, I agree with that. What Marcus said, because like I said, today's climate with the guys,
Mm-hmm.
we know we got this macho thing, this
Mm-hmm.
image.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were to go on Zoom where they can X their
Yeah.
face out,
Yep. Take the base out. Yeah.
whatever, it may help them a little bit because when they go into, they can come to churches, they come to the right church. I know they come to ours.
Yeah.
We embrace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, cause we embrace the young guys. I talk to them all the time. Like tell them, keep them uplifted or whatever. And so when they come to most churches and they see how the atmosphere is of the church, they kind of like sit in the background. They don't want to let nobody know what's going on with them because they're gonna feel like they're gonna be judged.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and if I tell you I got some pain, my wife left me or whatever, they feel like they're gonna be laughed at.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, but like Marcus said, earlier, if they can find a support group on a Zoom or something
Mm-hmm.
and use it like training wheels where they can get on Zoom and talk to them with their picture X'd
Mm-hmm.
out. And then the more they talk and get comfortable, they can slowly come out, show their face or go to the support group in person,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so yeah, so they can do that. But like today's climate, man, it's kind of like hard. Because like I
Mm-hmm.
said, with the macho image thing, man, it's gonna, like I say, going to churches and stuff like that, they gonna kind of feel kind of shun on,
Yeah.
upon,
Yeah.
going out in public,
Unless you
like,
really, 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 really won't need help,
right,
you gonna sit on the back and just watch,
right.
and watch the thing. But let me ask y'all this stuff. What do y'all think is it some that men when they go through that, what do they lose more? Y'all think? Like, is it self-esteem? trust, pride. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? What do you think? Because I actually got right here in my little notes right here about
Mm-hmm.
hemorrhaging. Hemorrhaging is
Mm-hmm.
like an acute loss of blood.
Right.
But we had man talk 133. We ain't talking about that type of loss. We're gonna use hemorrhage for another word.
Right.
We're gonna lose hemorrhage for what do you think they lost or
Be-
losing like in in
Before I got
go ahead.
no, I'm saying before I pass on to Marcus, I was saying like what you were saying. I would say they would lose trust.
The
And
most.
the reason why, yeah, the most, and the reason why I say that is because, you can have a good relationship,
Mm-hmm.
wife, girlfriend, whatever, after you've been dumped multiple times. But when you have that new one, she can be good as gold.
Yeah.
But she might be like, well, it's 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, or something like that. I got to go to Dollar General or food. Now
Yeah,
you be like,
that ain't gonna
you be
fly.
like, hold up,
Mm-mm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up,
Mm-mm.
wait a minute. You need to go out at this time of the night. You know what I'm saying? So, and they really are going.
Uh-huh.
They might, they got to get some stuff. They got to, cook for Sunday dinner. They forgot to pick up anything on that Saturday night or something. They got to run to the grocery store real quick. Pick up some eggs and some milk real quick or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of save them from time on the back end on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
just using an example, right? But that's why I say trust because they're gonna be looking like, hold up, like them last three, they did the same thing, but they was out meeting somebody.
Right.
So I,
Quick.
so I, so like I said before go past the markers, I would say trust.
All right. Smooth.
Uh, ah, let's see. I'm gonna be real, man. I think you lose a little bit of everything, and I think the
Okay, agree with.
compilation of all of that together
Mm-hmm.
leads to one thing, and I think it's spirit. Like I think
Mm-hmm.
you like start hemorrhaging your spirit because I think you can deal with some stuff on a
Mm-hmm.
level as long as your spirit's strong.
Yep.
Right.
If you
Period.
keep getting beat down, stomped on, like think about like what I'm saying, you could be going strong for the Lord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the enemy don't like that. So he gonna bring everything he
Oh
can to
yeah,
beat you
you
down,
gon'
beat you down, beat you down, beat you down, beat you
you
down.
gonna get
Mm-hmm.
hit.
As long as your spirit's strong, you can withstand it. Not saying that you're not gonna feel it,
Mm-hmm.
but you get knocked down and get back up. But if
Mm-hmm.
he keeps swinging, keep hitting, you get up slower every time. That's when
Mm-hmm.
your spirit breaks. So I'm gonna put it towards something like that. Like if he keep getting hurt by the
Mm-hmm.
women, like that's gonna break his spirit where that
Mm-hmm.
is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like for me, all of the three things you named, all of that is hemorrhaging, but that hemorrhage of all those three things is going to lead to a
Mm-hmm.
broken spirit, which that's what needs to be healed at the end of the day. The hurt, the
Yep.
distrust, all those are symptoms of a broken spirit, all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
So at
Yeah.
the end of the day, to me, the hemorrhage is of the spirit. Like
Yep.
it's
Right.
that's what it is at the end of it.
Yeah. I
Right.
say self
Right.
worth. I'm gonna
Right.
say self worth, which is kind of, I guess, all of it kind of in together. Like what you were saying, Marcus, your self worth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at yourself in the mirror and you just feel like a scrub. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You feel
Right.
like absolute punk. Like, dude, I
Right.
mean, I lost my house, my car. I
Right.
mean, I lost a woman. They ain't got the kids. Yeah, you standing, in the mirror looking like a clown. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's
You
what
got
you
to keep
feel
moving.
like. You
Right.
gotta you gotta keep it moving. But that I think,
Yeah.
self-worth is one of the things that, I would
Mm-hmm.
that, that makes me kind of like, y'all to all y'all points and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Like they multitude of things, but
Yeah.
but I got a question too for the pound for us
All
fellas.
right. Yeah. What's
Like
happening?
you saying being broken, like they feel like they worthless, right? Or
Yep.
whatever. So I'm looking at this thing I'm gonna tie it in real quick. And what I mean
Hmm.
by that, I heard the other day, right? Just on the radio or something like that.
Hmm.
Like the women are making the guys accepting guys now to embrace their femininity,
Oh no,
right?
sir. Go ahead
So
though, but
to y'all, I
no,
want y'all to,
sir.
I
But
want, I know what you think. Cause see, I want y'all to help me with that because
mm-mm.
I don't have no femininity to embrace. So
No, sir.
I need y'all to help me with that because it's almost like they being broken that way too. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna
it's
tell
like
you
they
right
being
now.
broken. So
I'd rather be by myself. If I got
that's right.
somebody to tell me I got to embrace femininity and I got to do, sit down, let me do your nails. No, we
Yeah.
ain't.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, bro. Like, yo, I
you
mean,
know
what's
what I'm saying?
going
Yeah.
on? I'm good by myself. You know what I'm saying? If
Right.
I
And I
gotta lower my self esteem and self worth to that, I'm good
right.
being by myself. That's just me.
And that's a part of being broken too, because I'm like, because when I heard that, I'm
Yeah.
like I'm trying to figure out what kind of femininity that I ain't got none to embrace. That
Nah,
don't even
bro.
run in my that don't run in my bloodline.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't,
So
Marcus, you gonna have to help us with that. 'Cause I don't really, I
right.
don't know
But
none of that. I don't know what they
but
talking
that
Well,
about.
right,
my
but that's a
thing,
form of being broken though.
my thing is this. I'm not embracing no femininity. That I ain't doing that.
Right,
Now,
right,
what I can do is empathize.
Yeah, yeah.
I have
right,
empathy, but I can understand some stuff, but
right,
just because I understand it, that don't mean I'm doing it.
Right,
right,
right.
right,
I'm not because on the flip side, I'm not gonna force you to be more masculine.
No,
So
sir.
right,
I'm not
right,
doing that. I
Yeah,
so
right.
to me, that's just a what's the word? That's a like a mutual respect.
yeah.
Right.
Don't expect me to be more woman like, and I'm not gonna expect you to be more man.
Exactly.
I don't
We
need
not
all
doing
that.
that.
I don't need
Yeah,
you
we
Exactly.
to
not
come
doing
in with your back chiseled out
Right.
and all that. I'm good. I don't need you
right.
to come in and compare your guns with mine. We straight.
Right.
And I'm gonna say this before I don't want. If you like it, I love it. I'm just
Yeah.
Right.
speaking for me. I don't, I
Right.
don't, I don't have no hate or nothing
Right.
towards nobody who like that stuff.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
for me,
Can't
it's
do it.
a yeah, it's a
But
no.
but see, the reason why I brought that up, cause see, that's like a part of being them guys being broken. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think like, they being broken
Mentally
by the
too.
women too. Mentally, they being broken,
Yeah.
but it's coming is being broken. It's starting with the moms
Yeah.
teaching them that way, and
Yeah.
and then some of these guys, like I always say too, a lot of these women are raising men that they don't even want to date.
That that's for
You know
sure.
what I'm
That's
and
100%.
and that's why I brought that up in the midst
Hmm.
of this conversation that we're having with that because that's like a form of being broken too, just like we was talking about
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
broken, with the broken with being cheated on multiple times, all
Hmm.
they kind of tie in together, you know.
Hmm.
I mean, it's
Yeah. So I'll say this: women to help stop the hemorrhaging. Do not go to Dollar Tree at 10 o'clock at night talking about you got to get some paper plates. Cause old buddy ain't going for it. That's a fact. Y'all need to
right,
you need to stop that mess right there because they ain't going for that. Unless he going
right,
with you, do not talk about I'm going out. I got to go to Lowe's because I forgot I got to get a
yeah,
cake for work tomorrow. I ride
yeah,
with you. No, I'm good. You just stay here with the kids. That ain't gonna
yeah,
fly. Not at all. So don't try
right,
that one at all.
right,
And stop trying. What you say they try to do? Make the men more feminine or something like that.
yeah,
Don't do
yeah,
that. That's not gonna
yeah,
help either. Cause you
right,
might lose a good man coming and talking about, I was at work and they was like talking about how they do their men's nails and stuff and they let them, the
no,
different color. Come on, dog.
no,
Stop that. Stop that.
No.
We gotta, and as men, if somebody
Hmm.
approach you with some nonsense like that, you got to be
Right.
man enough to just say, nah, bro,
Right.
we ain't doing that one. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
not what I'm into. You know what
And
I'm
that's why
saying?
we got this. That's why we joining you on this platform. Get catch these bros early
Yeah.
because a lot of them going that they ain't got nobody to turn to, man. They
Yeah.
like I said, everybody love their mom, but y'all, a lot of these young boys, they get raised by their mothers and stuff like that, and that's how they coming out. They going places like that,
Yeah. The
nail
mothers in the
shops and
streets,
all that.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The mothers in them streets raising them. And like I said, if you don't get them early, by the
Right.
time, what's the age? I don't know. The age is like by the age of what, 5 or something. If you
Yep.
don't catch them, and
Right.
they won't know what their actual identity is. I think it's
Right.
5 or somewhere in that age group. I ain't sure, but I think it's maybe 5. If you don't
Hmm.
instill in them by that age what their identity is, I don't know what,
Hmm.
they can grow up. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, because you can sway them either way. You can, I know we're getting off into
Hmm.
something else, but I'm
Right.
just
Oh
saying
yeah.
they got to hear
Oh
it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It got to
Right.
be heard. You know what I'm saying? So, well,
Right.
fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. It's been another one. It's been another one. It's been another good one, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I hope,
Oh
men,
yeah.
y'all get something out of what we are saying. We just, we ain't out here bashing women, bashing men. We
Right.
just trying to get men set free and women set free. Because both
Right.
of them are in like bondage. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Hmm.
gotta even the same thing applies for a woman just like it does a man. If she got 4 different baby daddies, and you
Hmm.
still ain't married,
Right.
what's going on? You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, what's the issue?
Right.
The same
Right.
thing with the man. If you've been dumped 4 times, it's two ways to look at it. You got to look at yourself first because it may be something you're
Hmm.
doing, and then you also
Right.
got to look at the women that you choosing because that may
Right.
be a factor too. Like, man, I know she fly, but she didn't got the
Yeah.
bag and she gone. You feel me? She didn't got
Yeah.
it and she gone, dog. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, bro. So y'all got something before we close this thing out?
Oh no, man, we good, man. Enjoyed tapping in with y'all again tonight, man. And
I know Smooth got some of
and,
the head down there. You
Oh
got
no, I'm
oh
good, man. I was just nodding in agreement.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's up.
right.
I got you. Well, listen, to next time, man, we want to thank y'all for joining Man Talk 133. And to the next time, we out.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.